clearly I understand that the regulator is on the watch out as far as unregistered advisory services or mis-selling might be there, and I take note of that point. Let's move on to mutual funds, because mutual funds sahi hai. This is millions of people believe that, and they use this route. Uh, can you explain to our viewers the core objectives behind the recent overall that you have done? The intent, as we understand, seems to have been to declutter and make things simpler as far as investors are concerned, Mr. Pandey.
You're right. Actually, decluttering, making things simpler, clearer, and true to label. The issue is that, when you have too much of an overlap and still those schemes are taken as different schemes, the investor not only gets confused, actually there's a short shrift happening. Because, why should there be NFOs of that particular scheme in a different garb when there's already a scheme is running and well established and NAVs are available? So that, and also we needed a greater amount of clarity on the issue of solution oriented funds, which were very restrictive and conveying not correct meaning, and therefore introduction of life cycle funds has been introduced. There are several suggestions which we have introduced on the basis of giving clarity to the industry, improving comparability, also bringing transparency, because many of these things have to be upfront, revealed.
Mr. Pandey, let me also ask you about MSMEs, which are a backbone of our economy. Almost 1,400 odd listed on the exchanges, and 350 odd have migrated to the main board. There has been in the past this intent of the regulator to simplify compliance and a digital portal. By when do we see that happening, and are any other measures that you may be contemplating?
Well, I think those are important measures, but also we had, you must recognize that we had a review of the SME framework some time back, and we tightened the norms and also improved the due diligence and the monitoring of those use of proceeds. And exchanges where the SME boards are, they are equipping themselves to see that only the genuine people they enter this industry, and it's important that we also have merchant bankers who rightly advise them. We also had to take some action against some merchant bankers whom we found involved in egregious behavior, where they were not really truly properly advising. The role of a merchant banker was not being performed. So I think on both sides there is plenty of MSMEs, there's plenty of good MSMEs. They have to be properly handheld, and the handholding has to be done and properly guided. And a lot more SMEs can actually come to the market, provided they understand the responsibilities of the market, the risk in the market, and actually come with a purpose of capital raising and actually value unlocking that they offer. And many such SMEs have made their mark in the capital markets.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.